Welcome back to the Froakie Show. Yes, we're back here again. Today we're going to be doing the Q&A. A few days ago I put up a video saying ask some questions, and today I'm going to be answering them. Now, I did get a lot of comments, and I mean a lot of comments, so obviously I'm not going to be able to answer every single one, but I've got around 60 ones here I'm going to answer. If it makes you guys feel better, a lot of the questions were repeats. A lot of people are asking things like, when's the movie coming out? You know, where is Infinity War Part 3? So, a lot of those were duplicates, so most of the questions I got here are unique, so I will be answering all of those, and hopefully this is, I can answer some stuff you guys didn't know about me, didn't know about the channel, and didn't know about the series. Alright, so I think we should just jump right in. The first question is by Dark of Night, and he says, Five Nights at Froakie's question, will Nightmare come back in Infinity Wars? Well, I don't want to spoil too much about the movie because I did get a lot of questions asking about the plot, but I will say Nightmare was in the trailer for the movie, so I think it's pretty safe for the fans to assume that he will return. Orange Guy asks, how many Five Nights at Froakie's movies are you going to make? Well, so far I've only made one, which is the Five Nights at Froakie's movie, the first one. And right now the second one is currently being made. It's about halfway done now. So far I've only got two planned. I don't know if I'm gonna do a third, but one thing I can say is that at the end of every season I like to finish it off with a movie. So this end of season 1 we had Happiest Day Reset, and the end of season 2 we're having Five Nights at Froakie's the movie 2. So for the end of season 3, which may or may not happen, you'll have to wait and see, maybe we'll have another movie. Ty Gaming asks, who is your favorite FNAF 6 student? Example, Molten Freddy, Funtime Chica, Yoshi. So out of just the students themselves, ignoring lore, ignoring any like external importance in the series because some of the characters are, you know, beyond just a student. So ignoring that, out of just the original school gang, I would say probably Balloon Boy. He's really stupid, he's really fun to voice. Some of my favorite jokes in this series are made by him, or about him, I guess. So probably him. Fuzzy Animations asks, what is your favorite custom plushie? It doesn't have to be FNAF. So, assuming you're talking about customs that I've made, probably Helltorn Glitch Creeps. I do like Wily. I like Mare a lot too. Robomorph is really awesome, but I would have to go with Helltorn Glitch Creeps. I think he was spot on. And by spot on, I mean, if you didn't know, my friend, Creeper Karate, the creator of Glitch Creeps, designed Helltorn Glitch Creeps. And I tried my best to make the plushie look just like his drawing, and I honestly, just a humble brag, I think it looks a lot like it, and I was very happy with how it turned out. So that's definitely my answer. Eli Soloviathan says, what is the highest price you've paid for a plushie, and what plushie was it? So, let me think here. I've gotten every plushie on release, meaning I got my Shadow Freddy at Hot Topic, I got my Golden Freddy at Walmart, I got my Toy Freddy at GameStop. So all of those I've gotten, you know, for retail price, meaning I didn't pay a big amount. I'm trying to think what plushies I did pay a lot for. There's some Pokemon plushies I've paid a lot. I think I paid around $80 for Yveltal and Xerneas plushies together. It was a group though, and technically that's a much better price than they are originally. Originally they're around $50 each, so that was a good deal. It wasn't even a bad deal. So honestly, there's not really any plushies I've paid a lot for, but if I didn't have a Shadow Freddy or I didn't have one of the rare ones, I would probably pay a lot for it. Oddball Neo says, were there any inspirations behind any characters you've put in the series? Yeah, actually, so most of the characters in the series are FNAF characters. Some of them are Bendy characters and all that, so obviously I didn't create those characters, but I did create personalities and everything. But ones that were inspired, definitely Robomorph was inspired. He's clearly based off Xenomorphs from the Alien franchise. Wily was also based off Creeper Karate. Obviously, a lot of people didn't seem to understand the point of that. A lot of people gave me grief because Wily looked too much like Creeps, and I don't think people understood the point of Wily was to look like Creeps so that it could be like a slight hint that Glitch Creeps was possessing him. but no one really understood that. Everyone thought I was just copying Creeps, but okay, you know, that's technically one with inspiration. Kaiju the Dragon says, is Rockstar Freddy the best of the best teddies? CNN 10 agrees. Rockstar Freddy is a teddy, and he was in a riveting rescue. Of course it's worth 10 out of 10. Travis says, what's your favorite original character you've made? That's a good question. In terms of design, probably Protomorph. I really like Protomorph. One of the upcoming characters in the movie, I'm not gonna say who it is, but he is one of my favorite ones too. If you're talking about just personalities, I think Darl is one of my favorites. I think he's one of the most developed in the series. He's been through a lot. As you guys know, he's been there for a couple of years now, longer than most characters, so I really like Darl. And I think Golden Freddy is one of my favorites too. Q&A question, when will the final part of the movie come out? So I got this question a lot, as you guys know, but I wanted to talk about this a little bit. So the movie is still coming, if you didn't know. The movie's being made. Like I said earlier, it's about halfway done now. I would say the final part, which is Five Nights at Froakie's Movie 2. It's not called Infinity War Part 3. It's gonna continue from the end of Infinity War Part 2, but it's gonna be called Five Nights at Froakie's Movie 2, and it'll probably be around 2 hours, maybe an hour and a half, maybe 2.5 hours. I haven't really gotten there yet. I'm about halfway, I think, in terms of the story, but in terms of actually filming and editing it, it might be a bit longer. But anyway, I'm expecting it to come out maybe in May, or the end of this month. Keep watching. I will start posting teasers once it's closer to being out. So if you start seeing teasers coming up on the channel, like little teaser clips like I've done before, that will mean the movie's coming out in like a week or so. B was here asks, how does it feel to be wasting your time reading this comment? Q&A question by Glamrock Logan. Why did my wife leave me? I'm sorry. Gwen Mason asks, what the heck does Dead Space look like? That's a good question. That'll be answered in the movie. FNAF Plush 448 Boy asks, can you answer this question? I don't know. Toy Foxy 1239 asks, will we see FNAF 6 Season 3? I don't want to spoil anything yet, but I will say that I do have another season planned. I'm not going to say who's going to be in it. I'm not going to say what it's going to be about. It will take place after Five Nights at Froakie's the Movie 2, and it will be called Season 3. So, yeah, I haven't fully decided on everything in it yet. That's why I don't want to talk about it yet, just in case I change my mind. But I've got a general storyline about what it's going to be about. So, yeah, there will be a Season 3. Don't worry. Zelf Inc. asks, Mr. Satan, how annoying is Balloon Boy? Lol. Oh my god, he's so annoying. You have no idea. I hate that guy so much. Wait, am I allowed to say that I hate my students? Am I going to get fired from that? Mr. Meme 38 says, do you have or have you ever had a girlfriend? Yes, I have before. I've had girlfriends. Do I right now? No. Eric A asks, what's your favorite non-canon character from FNAF? Probably Jack O'Bonnie. Maybe Freddy Frostbear. I really like both of them. So, yeah, those two. The Epic Gator asks, SDCC Squad when? Hey, listen up, guys. If you guys remember the SDCC Squad from this channel, you are an OG. You are a Froakie OG. You are a veteran. If you remember who those are, you're a veteran. I only made one video about them. I think that video is gone now. So if you remember, good for you. In terms of when it's coming, though, never. Any tips for finding rare plushies from Magus? I would say watch websites like Mercari and eBay. Check them every single day. I would put notifications on for anything under the terms FNAF plush or Five Nights at Freddy's plush. Eventually you'll find things that are cheap. One day someone will put up a Shadow Freddy for $10. It's happened before, it happens all the time, just because people don't know the rarities. So you can easily get them for cheap if you just put on notifications, you check every single day, you'll get them. Or you can save up money and pay $200. Felix Like Christiansen asks, will Golden Freddy ever return?
Yes, he will.
AKA Lolbit asks, question, is this a question? Kevin DeLama asks, Q&A question, what is your personal favorite FNAF character? If I had to pick one, let me think. I will name a few that I like. I like Jacko Bonnie, we talked about that. I really like Ennard. I really like Spring Bonnie, Springtrap. You can tell I like Bonnies. But if I had to pick one, probably Spring Bonnie. It's been growing on me a lot lately, guys. I really like Spring Bonnie. All right, Patrick CZ asks, Q&A question 1. Who is your favorite mystery mini? Probably, I really like the Nightmare Fredbear mini. Jumpscare Baby is obviously holding a special place in my heart because of the whole mission to find her. Plush Trap's really awesome. I really like the Ennards, both of the Ennards. The one with the open face is really cool. Molten Freddy's really awesome. Other than that, I don't really know. I like them as sets. I don't really like them individually in particular. I like how the sets look all together. And then his second question is, who is your favorite evil character from your series? I can't answer that yet. Katrina Karaoke asks, haha, my channel is a month older than yours, evil face. So how did I meet all the plush tubers? That's a good question. So Carson was actually one of the first people I met on here because he wanted me to voice, I think it was Springtrap in his old plush series. And so we met through Google Hangouts and we got into a call and I recorded lines for him and it kind of just kicked off from there. For SMF, I met him because he commented on one of my videos saying I have a bigger FNAF collection than you, and I was like, well, nah, I don't think so. And sure enough, he did have a bigger collection, and he still does. So yeah, that's how I met SMF. And for Travis and everyone else, they kind of just got added to the group eventually over and over. One thing I think I should add is that we're all friends. We're not like just YouTube buddies. We are friends. We know each other pretty well. You know, like we've been talking for so long. We're just like school friends at this point. Yeah, we do YouTube together, but like we know each other on more of a personal level. I don't think a lot of people realize that we're actual friends, not just YouTube friends. Dr. Plushies 2000 says, have you played FNAF? Blacklight Pix 2.0 says, question for Molten Freddy and Scrap Baby. Do you two actually have feelings for each other?
I mean, we went on a date, so I don't know what other evidence you need.
Questions with Marks asks, hey Froakie, I'm a pretty big fan. I got 2 questions. 1, will you do more Pokemon videos like Plush? Those videos were never as popular as other ones. It's too bad because I really do love Pokemon. It's one of my favorite, you know, game series or just series in general, like ever. I still love it. I still play all the games. I have all the games. I play them all the time. But in terms of making Plush series, I would do it more if people liked it. The Plushie characters will be in the movie, and they do have a role. I'm not just like making them uncanon or anything. It's just, I feel like they aren't as popular as other characters, so I probably won't do as many videos with them, but they'll return, don't worry. His second question, he asked what some of the designs for characters like Robomorph are, or what the inspirations for them are. I think someone else asked that earlier, but I'll tell you another character that has some inspiration. One character that I think not many people realize is inspired is Mare. Mare is actually a real creature. I don't remember if Mare is from Greek mythology or something. It's from some folk's tale or some urban legend. I don't remember what it originates from, but I didn't come up with Mare. I came up with the design for Mare, but Mare is from a different thing. So she was inspired by something. All right, Madison has a bunch of questions. She asks, are you ever going to make a Froakie Discord server? Probably not. I'm not a huge fan of Discord. Maybe one day if I figure out how to do it, but for now, probably not. Is there anything you wish you could have done differently regarding the channel? Probably not. I kind of wish I didn't take as long of a break because now I kind of have to rebuild everything, but you know, honestly, I don't think there's really much I wish I changed. There's a few things I wish I didn't do in videos, like for example, I wish I didn't give Yoshi any importance in the story. Yoshi should have just been a funny, dumb character. I shouldn't have made him tied in with Hexagod and all that. It was just kind of pointless. So definitely Yoshi was a mistake. What's the hardest thing about maintaining your channel, making videos? I would say the motivation to get up and make a video sometimes is hard. It's not that I'm super lazy or anything, which is part of it, but it's also just because once you work really hard on a video for like 2 days, like this video I've been waiting to do because it takes a while. And once you finally get it out and you're finally done with it and it's uploaded, you just have to make another one and you just have to keep doing it. Otherwise your channel will die. And that's sort of painful. I don't like having to, constantly do it, but it's not like that all the time. Most of the times I really do enjoy making videos. It's just every now and then there's one video or something that I just don't want to make because it's going to be hard or it takes a lot of time. But other than that, I really do like making YouTube videos. So that's the only hardest thing I'd say. Out of all the characters you have ever used, which one do you relate to the most and why? See, I don't want to say I relate to any of these characters because a lot of them are killers, a lot of them have done bad things, a lot of them are really annoying, and I don't want to just say I'm one of the good guy characters because that's also cliche. I would say, of all the characters, I would say probably William Afton. You guys don't know much about William Afton yet because he's in the movie, but I really like that character. I think his personality is great. That's why I like to voice him, because he's a lot like me, I would say, but not in a killer sort of way. I'm not the man behind the slaughter, okay? Wait. Purple shirt. Purple headband. Almost purple green screen.